What's happening? It's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Let's get straight into it, baby. Boom! Alright, yo. Man, you know what I want to talk about today? Man, today, what I want to talk about, yo, I really want to talk about the fact, let me see if I can get this a little bit better. Alright, yeah, I like that better. I really want to talk about the fact that it's not really hate. I want to talk about how it's not really hate. It's only love masked as hate. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out for a little second. Hear me out. You know, a lot of the times y'all hear me say you kind of gotta give people a pass, not let people kind of like run over you. Don't let people play you. Sometimes you got to play the fool to catch a fool, but you know what I'm saying? Play it to your, you know what I'm saying? Play it to your discretion. You know what I'm saying? I would say just don't be no fool, but play a fool, but don't be no fool. You know, and the reason why I said that is a lot of the issues that you have is really love masked as hate is because most people out here are really NPCs, man. You know, that's the term they really like to give it. NPCs or me personally, I look at it as, you know, the majority, the sheep, they just on autopilot. They sheep. They just go along to get along. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, that's just the default. That's just the, you know what I'm saying? They act funny because it's like one of those things like, you know, it's human nature to destroy something that they can't explain or you know, kind of like stagnate the growth, or you know, if being a human being, we have a very bad track record of mishandling things we don't understand. And because of the simple fact that you're a person that identify with self and you know, really not different, you just you come off as odd. You come off as, you know what I'm saying, weird. You come across as, you know, something that's not normal, but actually you normal because being yourself is actually being normal. You dig? So basically what it is that because of the default programming and download the majority of people have, they tend to act funny towards you, and they really like you, but they can't like you because everything in them, and they don't understand why they feel this way towards you. If it's a female, you know what I'm saying, or if it's the opposite sex, I should say, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a male or female, apply it where it goes. They feel weird, and you know what I'm saying, maybe you bring out feelings that they never felt before. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they got a reputation of, you know what I'm saying, being a heartthrob or breaking hearts, but they know that they like you so much to the point to when that you would really be a stain on their record because they break hearts, and they know that if they get with you, you will break their heart. You could potentially break their heart. You know, and those are just some little scenarios about, you know what I'm saying, people having the programming that they have. You know, the downloads that they have of being, you know, to go along and get along. And I understand what should I say? I understand the psyche behind go along, get along. I understand it. I understand go along, get along is basically what it does is it puts you in survival mode. So you're going along to get along to survive. Okay, now you're surviving. Now you're going along to get along. Okay, so now you're in the club. So now you got to protect your ego. Now the ego is fragile. So now you got to protect your ego. You know what I'm saying? They got to protect their ego. So when you come along and you live life a certain type of way, you kind of shatter their ego, even if it's not toward them. That is why when you come into a room and you can be yourself and hold your head high, that's why people look at you like you think that you all that. It's not that. It's that how dare you come up in here and think that, okay, and really honestly and truly be confident and honestly and truly be comfortable with yourself. How dare you come in here and don't care if nobody in here doesn't talk to you? How dare you come in here with your head high and half of us in here don't like you? You know what I'm saying? Things like that to break you. So really, it's admiration, but it's masked as hatred. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you haven't done anything to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of encouraging words. You know, you're a very likable person, but certain individuals tend to make you unlikable for no reason. And you can tell that people are trying to, you know, make this a habit, make you a person, the villain, because a lot of the people, sometimes you get like when people be doing like certain little funny things around you, you got certain people, they'll start looking a certain way like, okay, is this normal? Like, okay. And then they go along to get along. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. It's just like when you are on the road. Like, think about when you're on the road and you see a pothole. When you avoid that pothole, the same way that you avoided that pothole, the person behind you is going to maneuver around that pothole the same way. That's just human nature. So I used to let it get me. I'm talking about I used to let it make my blood boil, man, like with certain little crazy like little things. But now that I get it and I understand, it's easy for me to navigate my emotions and suppress my emotions and control my emotions because I understand the psyche behind it and I understand what's going on. So by me understanding that and knowing exactly what's going on, I can approach it a little different, and I can approach it from a place of logic instead of a place from emotions. You know what I'm saying? And but regardless of the fact, the whole entire reason for them doing that is, you know, hating, you know what I'm saying, hating you, but it's to hide the love. It's because it's just the default programming that they resort to protect their ego. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all it is. And you can't get mad. You should be like, oh, okay, you just protecting your ego. I understand. I get it. Depending on the situation and to the degree of the situation and how it happened, proceed with caution. Handle it how you would handle it. You did? But that's all it is. All it really is, man. All it really is with you, man, is a lot of love masking hate. It's a lot of love masking hate, man, and you know it. And you know it because a lot of the times you pretty much get along with everybody. You get along with everybody, but then all of a sudden, the majority of them kind of like start acting crazy, turning their back on you and all type of, you know, little other stuff like that. Like you have no problem attracting people, friends, partners, and all that. You know, it's just that people tend to get up under you, see you, befriend you, and then try to play you because of they see how you shine. They want to shine how you shine. They want to live how you live and not live how they live. You dig? But that's a whole nother topic and a whole nother situation. Topic for another day. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it at that for sure. But you already know how I do, man. I keep you here on this beautiful Saturday and talk your head off. So I'm gonna let you go. But before I do that, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Put some other people on to the channel. Maybe it's something that I said that was confirmation of something that you said, or maybe you need to know somebody that need to hear it. Either way it goes, don't be stingy with the content. You dig? But it's your boy R. Back with another one, baby. Over and out. Boom!